Okay, so again, I'm Dr. Butch Villena po. Isa pong specialista ng family medicine. A doctor for the past 29 years and a consultant for the past 26 years. At Miss Ping, sa September, ako po ay 17 years na sa companies. Okay, bilang member nung nagsimula, then nung January, Miss Ping, naging part na ako ng management. So, dahil lang Miss Ping ang nakatutok sa akin. Yeah, for a while. Yeah, very good. Okay? Kaya nga po, itong ginagawa namin ni Miss Ping, for the past 5 years na po natin ginagawa ang VCon. And again, we are here to discuss certain topics na timely at saka hindi lang po certain topics pati po yung mga produkto ng company pinag-uusapan din po natin. Okay? Now, si Kuya Agot, DCO Balayan, Batangas is watching right now. Kuya Agot, hope to see you soon.
Hi, Sir Agot.
Hope to see you soon. And ito po, meron pong message yung ating AIM Global. Okay? Your dedicated online space is here. Yeah. So, kung kayo po may mga tanong, mamaya po, tanong nyo na po dito at i-entertain po namin yan ni Miss Ping. Okay?
Yes.
Game na tayo, Miss Ping. Okay?
Game na po.
Miss Ping ay naging part po kami ng academe. Okay? Kami po ay mga nagturo po. Okay? Si Miss Ping naging CI din po ng napakatagal. Ako naman po nagturo po sa College of Medicine, sa College of Nursing. At kami po ay part po ng training team both locally saka internationally. Okay? So, good morning po. If by chance, yun ang word ko lagi, at kayo po ay makakakuha pa ng ganitong libro natin, sana po ay inyo pong mabili. Okay? Why? Nandiyan po yung basic na pag-i-explain po ng mga food supplements at yung mga basic products po ng AIM Global Group Companies. Pero mas maganda kung lahat tayo ay naka-smile. Yun. Okay, Smile, smile. Sabi nga nila, Dok, bakit po? Number 1, pampatibay ng immune system, pampaganda ng system sa katawan. And secondly is for us to attract positive fortune. Inuulit namin, sa ganitong mga panahon, dapat po talaga matibay ang ating immune system. Tama, Miss Ping, ano? Kasi,
kailangan katibayin.
At ang daming sakit, okay? And again, inuulit namin ni Miss Ping, dapat po talaga matibay na matibay tayo para malabanan natin yung iba't ibang klase po ng mga sakit na pwede po natin makuha sa ganitong klase ng mga panahon. Okay? So, type niyo po dyan, smile and be happy. Yun, smile and be happy. Miss Ping, simula ng topic, okay? Babasahin po ni Miss Ping, may kukunin lang ako sandali. Miss Ping, anong topic natin?
Yes po, ito na po yung pag-uusapan natin, leptospirosis. Again, it's leptospirosis. This is by the Center for Disease Control as of June 24, 2024.
Alam mo, Miss Ping, nagtuturo ko ng biochemistry naman ang lahat na ako po ay nagtuturo ulit. Okay? Pero, kumbaga parang passion ko talaga lang magturo. And isa yan sa mga topics ng micropara na ang gandang pag-usapan, yung leptospirosis. Why? Kasi nga, napaka-timely. Alam mo, nung bata pa kami ni Miss Ping, nung tayo mga bata pa, Miss Ping, bihira mong may encounter yung salitang to no? Yung leptospirosis.
Parang wala yan dati, walang ganyan.
Hindi common. Pero nung magsimula na magbaha-baha ang Maynila, ay nako, naging very common na po. At hindi po birong sakit ito kasi pag ito po ay napabayaan ninyo at umabot po sa mga later stage, medyo detrimental din po ito. It can cause death. It can lead into death. Okay po so pakishare na po. Magandang topic po ito. I will assure you, you will appreciate this topic. Leptospirosis. So para maganda, i-type niyo po dyan, leptospirosis. Okay, game na po. Miss Ping, ready na sila? Simulan ng istorya? Game.
Let's go.
Ping, ano ba ang leptospirosis?
Yes, leptospirosis is a disease caused by the bacterium Leptospira. Bacterium Leptospira that can be found in contaminated water or soil. Without treatment, leptospirosis in people can lead to kidney damage, meningitis, or the inflammation of the membrane around the brain and spinal cord. Third, liver failure. Fourth, trouble breathing, and even death. About 1 million cases in people occur around the world each year with nearly 60,000 deaths. Just like people, animals can become infected through contact with contaminated urine or other body fluids in water or soil.
Unang-una, 1 million cases, 60,000 deaths, 6%. Malaki yun. Hindi birong hindi birong figure yun, yung 6% na mortality. Maliwanag po tayo. So again inuulit ko po. Baka sabihin niya, wala, leptospirosis lang yan, bacteria lang yan. Naku, hindi. Ibang klaseng bacteria to, bakit nakakamatay? Why again? Kidney failure or damage, liver failure, infection sa meninges natin. Malupit na sakit ho yun. Okay? Kaya nga, Dok, paano nakukuha? Ulitin natin, Miss Ping, body fluids, ihi, nung daga. Okay? Saan mo pupunta yun? Water or soil? Paano makukuha, Miss Ping? Pag tayo po ay naliligo at tumatawid sa mga baha. Yan na. For the past 1 week, here in Metro Manila, Miss Ping, medyo dito nagbaha Lalo na talagang ramdam na ramdam ko yung ibang mga lugar natin sa Pilipinas, yung mga nasa Northern Luzon, na lalong binaha, di ba, Miss Ping? Okay? Sa Cavite, grabe yung baha. Las Piñas, grabe yung baha. Bulacan, lalo na, grabe yung baha. Okay? So we empathize. And again, we are praying na tama na yung ganung kalalakas na klase ng ulan. Okay? Sana po yung swabe lang kung tawagin natin. Okay, now, game! So, paano mo malalaman, Miss Ping, ano ba ang mga sintomas at senyales na ang isang tao ay may leptospirosis na? Game. Ay, hindi, mabagal mag-shift.
Hindi pa na-move.
Pwede na. Game. Yan. Meron na, Miss Ping, nag-shift na?
Okay, so, these are the signs and symptoms of leptospirosis. So it can cause a wide range of symptoms in people, including fever, headache, chills, body or muscle aches, vomiting or nausea, yellowed skin and eyes, or what we call jaundice, red eyes, stomach pain, diarrhea, and rash.
Yun yan. Okay, kaya nga, again, lilinawin namin ni Miss Ping. May fever, may headache, may chills. Sabi na, Dok, yun yung mga symptoms usually ng mga sakit, tama. Pero ang kakaiba dito, naninilaw yung balat sa kayong mata. Jaundice, which means naapektuhan ng liver. Inuulit namin. Can also cause meningitis and even kidney problems or renal failure. So, pag ito po yung naramdaman nyo na, may mga simptomas na kayong ganito, at may history kayo ng pagtawid sa baha, at may sugat kayo nung kayo tumawid, uy, pag-isip-isip, baka nalileptospirosis ka. Maliwanag po tayo. Yan. Okay, Hindi ko sinasabing automatic leptospirosis, but if you have a history of pag-wade or pag-swimming, Miss Ping, grabe ang ating mga kababayan ngayon. Ginagawang swimming pool talaga yung mga baha, no? Klase. Nakakatakot ho yan. Now, Miss Ping, paano ba ang dating nung sakit sa isang tao na nag-wade sa baha? Anong pwedeng mangyari?
So it generally takes 2 to 30 days to get sick after having contact with the bacteria that cause leptospirosis.
Yes.
The disease may occur in 2 phases. In the first phase, people may have fever, chills, headache, muscle aches, vomiting, or diarrhea. The person may feel better for a while but become ill again. Some people may suffer a more severe second phase with kidney or liver failure, or inflammation of the membrane around the brain and spinal cord, which we call meningitis. The illness can last from a few days to several weeks. Without treatment, getting better may take several months.
Ulitin namin ni Miss Ping, unang phase, 2 phase to, 2 phases. Unang phase, at kung tawagin acute phase, mga 5 to 7 days, sabi nila, pwedeng tumagal ng ganon. Okay? Yung mga usual na nararamdaman, fever, headache, muscle pain, vomiting, diarrhea. Tapos, okay ka na. Yun yung problema, Miss Ping. Akala ng iba, okay na ako. Hindi. Kumbaga parang nagpahinga lang, nagparami lang yung bacteria sa katawan mo. Pagpasok ng second phase, kasi nagsawalang bahala ka ang feeling mo, wala naman pala nangyari, okay na okay lang pala Yun na yun. Pag nagsawalang bahala ka at umabot ka sa second phase, kidney failure, liver failure, meningitis, again, can cause death. And yun yung usually cycle ng leptospirosis. Maliwanag po ba tayo? Dapat dapat klarong-klaro sa isipan natin yan, ha? Kasi nga po, yan yung naging problem usually of those patients na mayroong leptospirosis. Klaro po tayo? Okay. Now, let's try to continue, Ms. Ping. Eto na. Meron tayong tinatawag na physiopathological hypothesis of a person who will be suffering from leptospirosis. Ms. Ping, nababasa mo naman to, no? Sige, pag-usapan natin, Ms. Ping, ano ba yung mga yan?
So first, there will be tissue colonization of leptospirosis in our macrophages. Then there will be bacterial lysis with GLP release, and we'll go to the sodium potassium ATPase inhibition, and will affect the muscle because there's potassium depletion, myalgia, rhabdomyolysis, the heart, the liver, the brain, the kidney, digestive tube, and lungs.
Okay. So sabi nga nila, no, nephalbumine, non-esterified fatty acid, so naapektuhan niya mga yan. So to sum it up, nagparami sila sa katawan natin hanggang naapektuhan ng iba't ibang organ sa binanggit natin. And ang lagi lang talagang alam ng tao, Miss Ping, kidney, liver, brain. Ang dami pa pala. Okay, so almost all of the major organs of the body can be affected by leptospirosis. Paliwanag po tayo? So yun pala yung kaya sabi na, Dok, hindi pala biro ito. Yun yung lagi namin sinasabi. Ito isang klase ng sakit na hindi mo pwedeng ismulin. Okay? Why? Kasi nga po, nakakamatay. Paliwanag po tayo. Okay? Ngayon, Miss Ping, idiretso pa natin, paano ba nalilipat, Miss Ping? Ba't ba daming nagkakaroon yan? Especially, pag rainy season, paano nga ba? Okay.
Yes, the bacteria that cause leptospirosis are spread through the urine or your pee of infected animals. The bacteria can survive in contaminated water or soil for weeks to months. Many different kinds of wild and domestic animals carry the bacteria, including the livestock, which is the cows, pigs, horses, sheep, goats, etc., dogs, cats, rodents, or the rats, mice, etc., marine mammals such as sea lions, seals, etc., wild animals, even the zoo animals or the wild pigs. And when these animals are infected, they may have no symptoms of the disease. Infected animals may continue to urinate the bacteria into the environment for several months or years.
Yun yun.
Nakakatakot.
Kumbaga, nandun lang nagpahinga. Okay? So, litin natin yung life cycle, ha? Tingnan natin mabuti yung life cycle. Okay? So, sabi nga, simulan natin sa daga. Yung daga. Okay? Especially yung mga rats. Umihi. Pag ihi niyang ganon, contaminated water, contaminated soil, umulan, bumagyo, tuwan-tuwa yung mga bata. Hindi nga lang mga bata, Miss Ping, eh. Hanggang matatanda, nakita natin sa YouTube ngayon, di ba? Nag-swimming.
Swimming sa baha.
Doon pa lang nakakatakot kasi ang bababa naman ng mga baha. Nagda-diving, baka mabagok pa ulo nyo, di ba? Ayun na, nagsama-sama na eh. Ihe, yung mga dumi, okay? Hindi lang leptospirosis, iba't ibang klase ng mikrobyo. Okay? Ngayon, it contains the leptospira bacteria, tapos, na-infect yung daga, pag-ihi ng daga, ano nangyari ngayon? Tao nga naligo. Yan na, splashing, contaminated water, urine sa mata. Mata pa lang, mahahawa ka na. Kahit wala kang open wounds, mata pa lang pag pumasok, hawa ka na eh. Ito pa yung malupit, swallowing. Di ba nag-swimming iba, nakabukas pa yung big? Ayun na. At pag may sugat sa paa, yun na po. Kaya nga inuulit namin, there are so many ways para makapasok po yung bacteria sa ating katawan. Are we clear? So just try to imagine, if you would like to really understand yung sinasabi namin ni Miss Ping, or be enlightened, yun na lang po. Manood kayo ng YouTube at tingnan nyo po yung mga kababayan natin na ginagawang swimming pool yung mga baha. Maliwanag po tayo. Okay? Ngayon, Miss Ping. So, eto na. Ang sarap naman ng ginagawa.
So, ito na po, ang sinasabi kanina ni Doc Boots, ang sarap mag-swimming pero hindi sa baha. Ayan. So, people can become infected through contact with water or soil containing urine or body fluids from infected animals, especially after flooding or after heavy rainfall, after hurricanes or bagyo. directly touching body fluids from an infected animal,
Yes.
and lastly, eating food or drinking water contaminated by the urine of an infected animal.
Tama itong mga batang to, nagsiswimming, no?
Grabe.
Di ba? O, di ba nakaganyan, minsan, di ba pag gano'n mo, may
Papasok
tubig,
sa mouth.
pag mulat ng mata mo, yun na. Ganun kadali. Kaya, dinadalang namin sa tawa ni Miss Ping, pero in all honesty, napakadelikado po ng sakit na ito. At pwede naman talagang iwasan kung maaari. Madali naman talagang iwasan. Huwag kang maligo sa baha. Yun lang yun eh. Okay? So, klaro tayo ha? So, please, inform your loved ones watching right now, okay, na hindi po biro ang maligo sa baha. Maliwanag po tayo doon. Okay? Ito pa, Miss Ping, oh.
Ang saya na yan.
Yes, ano to, Miss Ping? Papunta to ng FEU. Papunta to ng FEU, papunta Quiapo. Yan, sa FEU yan. Grabe, ano? Ang laki ng kanilang resort.
Lalim na ba talaga?
Sige, Miss Ping, ano ba yung nakabanggit dito?
Anong gagawin natin? So, prevention. So, unang-una, to lower your risk of getting leptospirosis, number 1 rule, don't swim or wade in water that might be contaminated with animal urine, especially after hurricanes, floods, or heavy rainfall.
Yes.
Second, ayan, nakikita na, no swimming, no wading. Second, avoid contact with animals that may be infected. So,
yes.
wag kayong hawak ng mga daga. Yung iba kasing bata, nilalaro pa yung daga.
Oo naman.
Number 3, cover your cuts or scratches with waterproof bandages. So, ito na, importante yan. And lastly, wear waterproof protective clothing such as the boots or your shoes near flood water or other water or soil that may be contaminated with animal urine.
Ganun kadali. Okay? So please, huwag niyong gawing swimming pool yan. Yun lang pong sabihin namin. Masarap mag-swimming, oo. Sa tamang lugar. Hindi po sa gantong lugar. Kasi nga po, ang problema niyan, inuulit po namin, hindi lang leptospirosis, amoebiasis, meron din po niyan. Okay, Shigella, okay, Salmonella. Ang dami E. coli, you name it. Okay, basta fecal oral, pwedeng malipat dyan. Maliwanag po tayo, yun po yun. But again, one of the most dreadful amongst those things, those bacteria I was able to mention is of course leptospira o leptospirosis. Maliwanag tayo? Yan. Okay, so pakitype dyan, pakitype. Huwag mag-swimming sa baha. Yan na. Type po dyan ha, huwag mag-swimming sa baha. Okay. Now, paano, Miss Ping? Talagang may mga swimming daw, may mga boating. Okay, hindi naman daw baha. Anong dapat gawin? Ito yan.
So ito na, pag meron kayong tanong na yung inyong ginagawa is sa water, no? So if you take part in water recreation activities like swimming, boating, fishing, and adventure racing, some tips to avoid leptospirosis include, number 1, you have to do research, the location. You'll be in the water for possible leptospirosis infections for that area. So kailangan, so nakinig na kayo sa balita or check your local health department if you're traveling internationally, or check CDC Travelers Health. Second, cover scrapes and wounds with waterproof bandaging and wear shoes if leptospirosis or other diseases are known in the area.
Yeah, that's right. Kung yan talaga yung trabaho mo, di ba? Wala tayong magagawa. Okay? Or may mga activities ka, talagang kailangan mag-swimming, kailangan mababasa talaga yung katawan ninyo, may mga sugat kayo, takpan. Okay? Takpang mabuti. But again, ang pinaka-gusto kong binanggit dyan, research the location. Kung sa lugar na yon nalaman mo meron ng ganyan mga cases, ay definitely, at may sugat ka, huwag ka na mag-wade doon. Yun lang yun. Okay po? Klarong usapan tayo, ha? Now, Miss Ping, trabaho mo talaga. Veterinarian sa mga, ano bang gagawin dito, Miss Ping?
If you may be exposed as a result of your job, just like sabi ni Doc Woods, veterinarians or veterinary staff ka, you're raising farm animals, or dairy worker ka, animal control, butcher or slaughterhouse worker, sewage and sanitation workers, military and first responders, ito po yung dapat gawin. Unang-una, wash hands frequently.
Tama.
Next, use personal protective equipment such as gloves, footwear or boots, and eye protection.
Yes.
Number 3, clean and disinfect surfaces and equipment. Yan,
Right.
panghugasan yan. Next, ito, vaccinate animals against leptospirosis and isolate sick animals.
And
Lastly, control the rodent population around your work area.
taba-taba na ng rodent eh, oh.
Daga, taba na ng daga.
Busog na busog eh, no? May sakit, may bit-bit na Leptospira species. Ayun na. Okay, so, sabi nga, what if yan ang work mo? Ito yung dapat mong gawin. Okay? Para kahit paano po, maiwasan natin. Yun lang naman yung maiwasan magkaroon ng leptospirosis. Klaro po tayo. Okay, yan. So, next. Continue. So, eto na. Sabi nga po, paano ba yan, Miss Ping? Okay? Lilinawin ko, doxycycline is not safe for pregnant or breastfeeding mothers and children under 8 years old. So, kung hindi buntis at medyo may edad na po, nababasa mo po ito, Miss Ping? Can you still read this one?
Yes.
Sige,
So, what to take if you waded in flood water? So, anong gagawin mo pag nag-usong ka sa baha? So, we have here single exposure versus continuous exposure. For single exposures, if you have no wounds, cuts, or lesions, you are at the low risk. So, you can have doxycycline, 2 capsules, single dose within 24 to 72 hours. So, again, it's 2 capsules for low risk.
Single dose. Single dose. Inuman lang.
Dose. Oo, 2 capsules, isang inuman. Yan. Next,
good.
If you're single exposure with wounds, cuts, or lesions, you are into moderate risk, identified as moderate risk. What you're going to do, you take doxycycline again, 2 capsules, 100 milligram per cup, once a day for 3 to 5 days. So start immediately within 24 to 72 hours of exposure.
Okay, Miss Ping, for a while Sandali Yung isang inuman lang, kota na. Yung isa naman, once a day for 3 to 5 days. Yon. At dapat uulitin namin ni Miss Ping within 24 to 72 hours. Huwag niyo nang patagalin. Niyo ba? Nabasa ba ako? May sugat ba ako? Wala lang ganon. Nag-wade ka eh. Okay? Why? Hindi nyo ba alam na kahit scratch lang, wound na po yun? Okay? So, huwag mong expect na yung kita mo yung sugat na nagdudugo. Hindi. Kahit scratch lang yan. Open wound na yan. Okay? Are we clear with that? Yan. Ngayon, paano, Miss Ping, kung dire-diretsong exposure, anong gagawin, Miss Ping?
Yes, with continuous exposure, with or without wounds, cuts, or bruises, or lesions, you are identified as high risk. Pag high risk, you take doxycycline, 2 capsules, 100 milligram per cup, once a week until the next or the end of exposure until the end of exposure.
Until the end of exposure. Kung 1 month ka doon, once a week, so 4 weeks ang iinom, once a week for the next 4 weeks, nun 2 capsules. Yun po yun. Okay? Why again? Para nga maiwasan natin yung pagmumultiply ng Leptospira species.
May nagtanong, Butch, may nagtanong, saan ba available yung doxycycline?
Madami yung health center. Okay, may mga, definitely, before you can take these antibiotics, you need a prescription from a doctor. Yan. You just cannot buy this over the counter. Okay, that will not be the case. Okay, you need a prescription by, of course, a physician. So, paano ka bibigyan ng prescription? Definitely, kailangan magpa-consult ka. Yun ho yun. Pero sa health center po, napakarami nito. Kung punta ka naman sa mga private hospitals o private clinics like yours truly po, okay, doon kami magre-reseta ngayon. Yan, magre-reseta po kami ng mga gamot ninyo na iinumin. As of course, prevention. Maliwanag po tayo Yan yun. So, are we clear so far? Yan. Okay inuulit namin ni Miss Ping, wag mo nang intaying magkasimptomas ka. Basta ikay nag-wade sa baha, at usong-uso sa lugar na yon yung leptospirosis, then take doxycycline. Clear? Okay. So ito naman yung Tagalog version niya, Miss Ping. O sige ba?
Okay.
Banggitin din natin, Miss Ping, yung Tagalog version.
Okay, so ito po yung Tagalog version kanina, low risk. Medyo hindi siya clear dito sa akin.
Hindi ako, Miss Ping, ako na lang.
Oo,
Ikaw ba'y lumusong sa baha? Low risk? Oo, minsan lang. So, may sugat ba? Wala. So, paano ulit? Doxycycline, 2 kapsula, 100 milligrams per capsule, single dose lang sa loob ng 24 to 72 hours mula sa pag-ahon sa baha. Yun. So, ang moderate risk, sabi dito, ikaw ba'y lumusong? Oo, minsan lang. May sugat ka ba? Meron eh. O, doxycycline, 2 kapsula, 100 milligrams per capsule, kada araw sa loob ng 3 hanggang 5 araw. Magmula sa pag-ahon sa baha, 24 hanggang 72 oras. Pero kung high risk, ito na yan. Ikaw ba'y lumusong? Oo, at patuloy pang lulusong sa baha. Bakit? Trabaho ko yun eh. Okay, may sugat ba? Wala man o meron, iinom ka pa rin ng doxycycline. 2 kapsula ulit. 100 milligrams per capsule kada linggo hanggang hindi na lumulusong sa baha. Yan. Maliwanag po.
Yan, mas klaro. Tagalog version.
Sabi nga po natin, minsan hindi mo may iwasang lumusong kasi trabaho natin yan, but still, you have to take all the necessary precautions para maiwasan po yung leptospirosis. Doxycycline po ang binibigay nating gamot. Ngayon, so treatment, Miss Ping, paano? Paano kung talagang nagka-leptospirosis na, ano kailangan gawin?
Ito, leptospirosis is treated with antibiotics such as doxycycline or penicillin.
Yes.
Antibiotics should be given as early as possible if a healthcare professional thinks you may have leptospirosis.
Nice.
Intravenous or IV antibiotics may be needed for people who have more severe leptospirosis symptoms. Early treatment with antibiotics may help prevent severe illness and decrease how long you're sick.
So again, what we would like to clarify here is that once you have the signs and symptoms of leptospirosis and you had a history of wading in a flooded area, tapos sa history, madaming mga dagado, marami nagka-leptospirosis, huwag mo nang pag-isipan, receive of course doxycycline right away. Okay, why again? If you're gonna sabi nga, wait for the signs and symptoms to happen to you, at tapos bumalik pa. Kasi akala mo, ay, flu lang ito. Kasi nauna na ako. Di ba, mismo yung mga ganun, no? Inuubos, sinisipon, ay, flu lang, sakit katawan ko. Nawala na, sabi ko, bumalik, ay, patay tayo dyan. Baka maapektuhan na po ang kidney, ang liver, ang utak, pati ang puso. And that will not be good for us. Okay po? Yun. Okay. Siyempre, okay, may note na binigay ang Department of Health ng Setyembre 21, 2023. Ms. Ping, ano bang binanggit dito?
Okay, nabanggit dito sa Department of Health on the importance of patient navigation on preventing leptospirosis. Leptospirosis is a preventable and treatable disease. Prevention, our first line of defense against it. Again, prevention is our first line of defense. We can save lives if we practice preventive measures starting in our households. So leptospirosis is also a challenge, but together we can navigate it and ensure a safe journey towards health. At the onset of symptoms, our health centers, hospitals, and hotlines are open to assist in the preventing these types of diseases. Let us raise awareness, save lives, and build a healthier world with one referral at a time. By Dr. Edsel Estrella, Health Emergency Management Bureau Operations Center, Department of Health.
Very well said. Galing. Okay, so talagang nililinaw mabuti, ha? Pwede naman talaga nating malabanan ito. Okay? Now, sabi nga, preventing leptospirosis. Okay? Wear protective clothings. Kasama na pa yung may mga bota. Okay? Kung kayo po yung ang inyo pong mga eskwelahan, nasa recto. Okay. Valenzuela, Malabon, Navotas, Caloocan. Yan. Okay po. Sa may Las Piñas, sa may Cavite, sa may Bulacan, at may mga baha. Simplehan natin pati Marikina. Protective clothing is number 1. Pangalawa, Cover skin lesions with waterproof dressings na maganda po yung mga waterproof dressings po ngayon. Siyempre may presyo po. Yung pangatlo, ang gustong-gusto ko, don't wade or swim in potentially contaminated water. Yun ho yun. Then, okay, wash or shower after potential exposure. Then, dapat linisin kaagad yung mga sugat. At sabi nga ni Miss Ping, huwag hawakan yung mga may sakit or mga dead animals. At uminom ng clean drinking water. So, sabi po dito, leptospirosis can have mild flu-like symptoms and can appear similar to dengue, typhoid, and viral hepatitis during the initial course of the disease. Fever, chills, headache, and muscle pain. If and ever that will happen to you, consult a health professional if you have symptoms of leptospirosis and have become exposed to contaminated water. And don't self-medicate with antibiotics. Please lang po. Baka sabihin mo, ay naku, yung friend ko may leptospirosis na. Sabay kaming lumusong sa baha. Pwedeng siya meron, pwedeng ikaw wala. Okay? Hindi ibig sabihin pares na kayo mag-antibiotics agad ng penicillin. Hindi po ganon. Okay? But again, mas maganda para sigurado, magpa-doktor po kayo. Pwedeng government hospital, pwede naman pong private, wala pong problema yon. Kung saan nyo po mas gusto, basta importante, you have to be examined, okay? Physically, of course, by a doctor. If not physically, talagang hindi pwedeng physical, pwede naman pong online means. Pwede rin po yun. Okay po? Yan. Kasi baka mamaya yung lugar nila talagang bahang-baha pa, hindi ka makakalabas. Pwedeng online. Okay? Pwede pong online. Okay? So, Miss Ping, nabanggitan natin, what if lang, Miss Ping, hindi pa naman affected yung kidneys. Ano yung produkto ang pwede natin ibigay, Miss Ping?
Yes, ito na po. Yung mga products natin na pwede nating i-take, no, para pantulong, no, against leptospirosis. So, unang-una, we have our complete phytoenergizers. Right. So, meron itong 29 na vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, 18 right. amino acids with 14 super green foods or spirulina blend, at meron 12 whole fruit juice blend, 12 vegetable juice blend, 12 mushrooms, 12 digestive enzymes, 12 herbs and specialty nutrients, and 10 essential fatty acids.
Ganda. Inulit namin na, low dose lang. Once a day, after 1 week, twice a day. Maximum will be 3 times a day if the kidneys are still functioning well. Pati liver. Okay pa yan. Maganda magbigay ng complete packet. Maganda po sa katawan nito. Next, Miss Ping. Inulit namin, kung okay din ang kanyang function ng kidneys, ibigay mo rin to, Miss Ping. Game.
Okay, next is our C Supreme. So it is an exclusive natural herbal formulation from Pure Way C. So merong vitamin C, which is United States of Pharmacopoeia L-ascorbic acid. Meron itong citrus bioflavonoids complex. Meron kasamang lipid metabolites and generally recognized as safe vegetable waxes. And our C Supreme have undergone proprietary microencapsulation technology to optimize long-term stability and to enhance therapeutic efficacy.
Very good. Sabi nga, Dok, may vitamin C na. Ang ganda sa katawan. Okay? Maganda po sa ating nerves. Maganda rin po yan. Maganda rin po sa ating mga lungs. Napakaganda po ng vitamin C. Maganda po siyang antioxidant. Okay? Panlaban sa mga free radicals. Okay, pampatibay din po ng immune system. So, madami siyang function. It has so many functions. Maliwanag po tayo. Dinagdagan pa ng citrus bioflavonoids complex. Tapos may lipid metabolism pa. Para pag inom mo ka agad yan, pagpunta ng stomach, pag natunaw, hindi masisira yung vitamin C. Why? Kasi nga, it's being, sabi nga surrounded. Okay, by lipid metabolites. So, from the stomach, punta ng intestines, pupunta ng blood vessels, will flow with the blood. Minutes pa lang from the intake, it will be inside the different cells of the body. Maliwanag po tayo. So, maganda na yung absorption, maganda pa yung retention ng produkto natin. Once a day, pwede na yon. Okay? So, ito pa yung mga bata. Okay, Miss Ping, bigyan natin ng food supplement. Ano bang pwedeng ibigay?
Yes. Ito for the kids, we have Kiddy 24/7 Nutra Gummies. Meron kasi itong 14 vitamins and minerals plus with 26 fruits and vegetables.
Right. Okay, so once a day, gustong dumalawa ng bata, pwede naman 2 times a day kung mga 6 years old. Gustong tumatlo, mga 9 years old. Pero sa akin, once a day is good enough. Okay, ha? At syempre, sa lahat ng safe, dito tayo. Ano yan, Miss P?
Yan. Ito yung ating Ultra H2 with molecular hydrogen. It
Good.
can create up to 1,500 parts per billion or ppb of molecular hydrogen water. It turns your drinking water or potable water into super antioxidant water.
Right.
And meron siyang highest mobile molecular hydrogen generator with 800 human clinical studies regarding molecular hydrogen. This is an advanced Japanese technology made in South Korea.
Nice. Pero ulit namin ni Miss Ping, depende pa rin sa amount of water na nirecommend ng inyong mga doktor. Okay, pag sinabi nilang 1 liter lang, 1 liter lang tayo, especially if the kid is already affected, di ba? So, pag sinabi naman 2 liters, we go for 2 liters. Half of the water from Ultra H2 and half again for your drinking water. Na-recommended din po ng inyong attending physician. Yan. Maliwanag po tayo. Okay? And yun po, yung 4 na magandang produkto na pwede pa rin ibigay sa ating mga kliyente po na tingin nyo ay meron pong leptospirosis. Or, again, pag may mga simptomas po like yung cough, colds, muscle pain, you can give these products to your clients. Clear? Yan. Okay, ha? Pusuan natin yan, okay? At ilagyan nyo yung mga produkto natin, Complete, C Supreme, Kid 24/7, and Ultra H2. Yan. Albert Rinos, daming ini-invite. Very good. Tama yan. Carmela Aguirre is also watching and inviting friends. Good. Okay? So, that's good. Miss Ping, direct. Ayos. Tayo po ay darating na po doon sa ating part na tinatawag na question and answer. Alam nyo, last week, medyo hindi po tayo nagkita-kita last week. Tama, Miss Ping, because last week, Miss Ping, ano ba nangyari last week sa atin?
Last week, especially last Monday, nag-celebrate tayo ng ating 19th year anniversary sa Philippine Sports Arena.
It was a blast, okay? Yan, na-miss namin kayo ni Miss Ping. Mamaya po, we're gonna show you some of the pictures, okay, nung pong ating 19th year anniversary. Now, sa Q&A, Miss Ping, ano ba kailangan nilang isulat?
Ayan, no? So mag-open na tayo mamaya ng ating Q&A, question and answer. So pag nagtanong kayo, ito po yung mga kailangan na details. As much as possible, i-include nyo po. Unang-una, yung age ng iyong client or patient. Number 2, doctor's diagnosis. Ano yung findings sa kanya? Ano yung sakit niya? Number 3, laboratory results, much better pag meron. And number 4, medication. So medications, maintenance medications, or currently nagamot na tinitake ng inyong client. So yan po, para po, akmang-akma po ang recommendations ni Doc Butch sa inyong client or patient.
Sabi na, but Doc, ba't kailangan niya mga yan? So that when we recommend the products of the company, is specific. Kasi pag hindi po kompleto ang details, we will be giving you the safest possible products doon sa kliyente nyo. Pero kung kompleto po yung detalye, ay madali po tayo makakapag-recommenda po ng mga produkto po ng AIM Global. Maliwanag po? Yan. Okay. So, Miss Ping, before natin sagutin yung kanilang mga tanong, okay? Tanong na po tayo, ha? Tanong na po tayo. Don't wait. Baka mamaya, time na naman sa akin magtatanong, okay? So, ito po hintayin yun. Miss Ping, dun muna tayo sa mga most common questions, Miss Ping. Okay? Game tayo?
Yes, Doc. So, we have here most common questions. So, unahin natin itanong yan. Ang unang-unang tanong, Doc, sa most common questions, ano po yung recommended dosage for the above-mentioned products?
Good. Ulitin ko, complete. Okay? Sabihin ko na rin, Miss Ping, yung pangalawang tanong. Recommended age. Pagsasabihin na namin ni Miss Ping para maganda ang usapan, ha? So, dosage at recommended age. Ito na yan. Sa complete, usually, we can start at 12 years old. Kung 12 years old hanggang 17, once a day lang. Ay tumutungdok ng 18, pwede ka mag once a day muna on the first week. Okay, tapos on the second week, pwede ka na mag 2 times a day. On the third week, pwede ka na mag 3 times a day. As long as, ulitin ko to, okay yung functions ng kidneys. Clear tayo dun, ha? Maliwanag na maliwanag. Kasi kung hindi okay yung function ng kidneys, Ultra H2 tayo. Okay po? Yan. Okay. So, next product is C Supreme.
Next question, Doc.
Bagitin ko lang yung 4 na produkto, Miss Ping. 4 na produkto.
Ay, okay.
So, complete 12 years old, binanggit na namin, pinagsasabi na namin ni Miss Ping, yung dosage at recommended age. Yung C Supreme, preferred natin dyan 18 years old. 18, okay? Para safe tayo. Tapos, dosage once a day pag wala kang lagnat, wala kang sipon, wala kang ubo, once a day lang. Pero pag may ubo, sipon, lagnat, you can go for 2 times a day. As long as the kidneys are functioning well. Yan. Sa kidney 24/7 naman, eto, basta marunong nang ngumuya at lumunok yung bata, usually at the age of 2 years old, pwede nang simulan yan pa isa-isa. Gusto dumalawa, sabi ko kanina, 6 years old. Gusto tumatlo, 9 years old. Pero once a day is good enough. At yung Ultra H2, ay ito, walang age na requirements yan. Kahit baby, pwedeng uminom niyan as long as, ulitin ko po, half of the water, galing sa Ultra H2, half naman, doon sa drinking water na recommended po ng kanyang attending physician. Are we clear? Yan. Okay. Miss Ping. Okay? Ano yung pangatlo natin?
Yes, yung pangatlong most common question, Doc, what other products we can combine?
Okay. Ano mga produkto? Depende ngayon sa sakit, okay, o manifestations ng kliyente natin. Okay, so kung ubo, sipon, lagnat, mga flu ang problema natin, aside sa aside sa complete, you can choose between complete or C24/7. Pwede naman yon. Pero ang gusto ko talagang ibigay ng mga produkto pag ganyan, isa sa pinakamaganda yung tinatawag natin Barley Glow. That's one of the best if you're gonna ask me. Aside from complete or C24/7, I really love Barley Glow. Maliwanag po tayo. Doc, paano kung may problema na yung kidney sa liver? Di ba sabi mo Ultra H2 lang? O pwede ka magbigay ng white light. As a supplement, tatandaan niyo po, hindi po gamot yung mga pinag-uusapan natin. These are categories under foods. Mga pangtulong po ito. Ito po yung pinag-usapan natin nung 2 weeks ago nung nag-topic po tayo ng tips to be healthy. Maliwanag po tayo. Yan. Okay? So, ganun po. Ang talagang binabantayang mabuti dyan, sabi nga po natin, is definitely, of course, your kidneys and, of course, the liver. Okay? So, palagi ko yun, Miss Ping. Those are the products that we can be able to recommend for those clients na tingin mo, ano ba talaga to? Basta may ubo, sipon, lagnat eh. You can add those products. Okay?
Okay, so thank you, Doc, for answering our most common questions. Ayan, so now, open na po yung ating questions and answer portion. So, meron ako nakita dito, first question, Doc.
Tayo, game.
Melogen, kasi binaliktad yung pangalan, Melogen Averilia. Ayan. So, ito yung tanong niya. Doc, ask ko lang po, nag-take po kasi ng C24/7 ng father niya, lung cancer patient po, 61 years old. Ang kanyang question, malangsa daw po kasi 2 capsules po a day take niya. So, meron siyang additional dito sa baba. Ano po yung dapat gawin?
As long as ang father mo, hindi naman siya pumapayat, wala siyang dugo na lumalabas sa plema niya, continue mo lang. Sa simula lang naman talaga yung malansa ang lasa. Okay? Pag nagtagal-tagal ka na, your body will get used to it. Okay? Lalo na yung Colidos, talagang pagdigay mo pa nga, parang lasang fish eh. Pero pag tumagal ka na, naka 1 week ka na, you will get used to it. Pero kung ang father mo may pumapayat o may dugo sa kanyang plema, shift ka kaagad sa complete. Okay? Pero kung hindi naman, aside from C24/7, pwede siya mag-Barley Glow. Maganda rin yung Barley Glow natin. Okay? Saka C Supreme. It's also good. Good?
Okay. So, since wala pa kanina, meron akong nabasang tanong habang nag-present pa tayo ng leptospirosis. Yung tanong kanina, Doc, how to lower ALT? Kasi sabi daw ng doktor, 2 times na mas mataas po sa normal yung ALT niya.
First things first, iiwas tayo muna sa mga protein-rich food, yung mga meat products, pati yung mga fatty. Usually, we'll go with carbo pag ganyan. Okay? Pasensya na po. Kasi pag protein po, baka lalong mahirapan po yung ating pong liver. Because when you talk about the ALT, it's the enzyme that will try to assess the function of the liver. Yun po yun eh. So, hindi mo pwedeng pahirapan lalo yung atay. So, medyo iiwas ka muna sa mga meat products. Kung sakali magkakain ka ng meat products, I'll go for fish. Okay, so more on vegetables ka, carbohydrates. Sa produkto natin, basta liver pong affected, talagang dalawa lang yung nare-recommend namin ni Miss Ping. We usually give Ultra H2 saka po white light. Yun po muna. Okay, walang
Ayan.
alcohol. No alcohol wala mo na mga soft drinks. O sige, soft drinks. Pero na, water pa rin talaga the best eh. Ayaw ko na magsabi ng mga, basta water is the best pagdating sa ganyan. Okay, yun po. What else?
Ayan, so take note,
Habang
Joshua.
nagtatay ng mga tanong, banggitin ko lang itong ating mga kapatid. Si
Oo,
Felipe
oo.
Santos is watching. Okay. Si Jensky is also watching right now. Yan. How are you? How are you? Thank you for watching. Pakishare ulit sa mga kasama natin para ma-appreciate lalo nila yung mga produkto ng AIM Global. Okay? So, what else?
Okay, so magsabit na po kayo ngayon ng inyong mga katanungan.
Kasi mamaya baka it's too late na naman.
Oo.
Okay,
Saan
last week.
tapos na?
Tanda mo, Miss Ping, na gano'n tayo, yung steps to be healthy, no? Binumbar tayo ng tanong nung patapos na.
Patapos na, oo.
Mas maganda po, as early as now, start asking your questions para po mas maganda ang usapan natin. At inuulit po namin, alas 4 na po ang VCon. Okay? Iba talaga medyo naguguluhan pa rin sa time natin. It's already 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock na po. Okay? To give way dun sa ating mga leaders, yung AIM1 family, pag Monday sa office. Kasi nagkakaroon po sila ng LCOP CSEL, gusto po nilang i-live din. So, nag-giveaway po tayo para po sa ating mga kasama rin sa AIM1 family. Okay? So, after VCon, dire-diretso panonood nyo, LCOP naman, then you invite your friends para makita po yung presentation natin. Okay?
Okay, so ayan. Next question, Doc. Meron na tayo. From Bener Lacadem. Lacadem. So yung tanong niya, Doc, ano po pwedeng may recommend sa mga client na may diabetes?
Again, ano mga gamot niya? Yan na ba yung mga bagong gamot na binibigay o nandun pa tayo sa mga metformin? Kamusta na ang kanyang kidneys? Yan usually problem is Ping pag tayo pinagkakadiabetes. Okay ba ang kidneys? Wala ba tayong mga problema sa blood vessels niya? Ang problema lang ba talaga natin? Mataas ang blood sugar? Yan yung mga tanong po eh. Those are the questions that we need to be, that we need to know. Okay? Tapos, kung wala namang problema, walang blood thinning medications, ang ibibigay ko pa rin dyan, Restor Life. Okay? I'll still give Restor Life and Colidus. Kahit tigwan sa day muna tayo. Kasi ang Restor Life talaga, insulin sensitivity, para bitbitin yung sugar, papasok ng cell, papasok ng mitochondria, para maging energy. Tapos maganda rin po yung Colidus para po i-break down yung fats para gawing energy kaagad. Yun po. Pero again, iba pa rin talaga Miss Ping yung diet. Okay? So aside from the synthetic medicines, plus of course the food supplements of the company, dapat pa rin po talaga mag-diet tayo ng matino. Fruits, sabi nila ba, Doc, fruits daw. Depende sa klase ng fruits. Okay? Kasi kung ang mga prutas po ay mga matataas pang sugar like mangga, medyo hinay-hinay tayo. Pakala-kalahating pisngi lang tayo niyan. Yeah. Doc, ubas. Sabi nung kakilala ko, mga 7 piraso lang. Okay, yung ubas. Yan. Magandang ibigay, mansanas is good. Okay? Yung mga peras, Miss Ping, na hindi yung yellow orange siya. Yung yung puti ang loob. Okay, yung ganun po. Pwede po 'yon. Sayang wala na pong singkamas eh. Medyo tapos na ang era ng singkamas. Watermelon, depende po kung gaano katamis yung watermelon, pero pwede naman po talaga pakonti-konti rin po. Yan. Pero more on vegetables talaga pag diabetic. Okay po?
Yan. So, thank you, Doc Butch. Okay, next question from Surahaida Aromin. So, itong tanong niya, Doc, pag mababa ang matres, ano pong gagawin or inumin? 55 years old po ako. Thank you.
As long as wala naman siyang problema, hindi siya nagbi-bleed, wala namang pain, walang problema. Pwede ka mag-food supplement complete, okay, pampalakas ng katawan, pero yung mismong baba ng matres, wala naman tayong magagawa doon. Only except kung talaga magpapa-opera at nirekomenda po ng kanilang OB-GYN. Pero kung hindi naman, okay, wala namang gagawing masyadong intervention. Okay? Complete. Barley Glow is also good. Okay, C-Supreme, D-Supreme, pwede rin po yung mga yan. Pero again pangpalakas ng katawan. Okay? Pero doctorate, yung mababa ang matres, hindi po nadadaan yan sa mga food supplements saka sa mga gamot-gamot lang. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doc Butch. Next question from Gina Amado. Yan ang tanong niya, Doc. Ano po yung maganda para sa may myoma?
Yun. Depende sa laki ng myoma. So, at depende kung may bleeding or may pain. Pag masyado po talaga malaki yung myoma, parang kasing laki na po ng matres, ay, tatanggalin. Ang problema, minsan pag tinanggal yung myoma, pati yung matres tanggal din. So, ang kinoconsider po na ating mga kapatid na mga obstetricians is, saka OB-gynecologist, is, ito ba yung nanganak na? Ilang taon na ba yan? Okay? Nagbi-bleed ba yan? Masakit ba? Sobrang laki ba ng myoma? Then they will decide if they will operate on the patient or not. Kung malilitang po, minsan may binibigay po silang gamot, minsan naman observation. Lalo na po yung mga malapit na mag-menopause, kasi ang kasabihan nga nila, di ba, Miss Ping, na pag nag-menopause na, okay, since mababa na yung labas ng estrogen, yung bukol lumiliit. Yan. So, observation muna. Okay? Produkto natin, of course, I'll go for Complete and C Supreme. I can also go with Barley Glow. Pwede rin naman.
Okay, so thank you, Doc. So ito next question, medyo parang general to from Angelita Abukay. Yung tanong niya kasi, ayan, Doc, ano dapat inumin kung gustong magbuntis?
Okay, first things first, magpa-OB-GYN muna kayo. Aalamin muna kung ano yung sperm count ng asawa mo, tapos kamusta naman yung ovulation mo, eto by every 28 days. Yan, number 1 yon. Second, syempre, kung medyo may katabaan, sabihin ng OB-GYN, papayat kayong dalawa, dapat physically fit, exercise tayo, kain ng mabuti, walang alcohol, bawasan ng mga soft drinks, okay, walang yosi, bawasan ng pagpupuyat, dapat nakaka 8 hours ka talaga ng tulog sa araw, bawasan ng stress, yan. At dapat may timing ang sexual contact niyo mag-asawa. Dok, timing, paano yun? O, sige, pag-usapan natin lahat naman tayo, mga adult na, di ba? So, kung 28-day cycle ka, ginagawa namin usually on the 12th day from the, nag-realize ka ngayon, yun ang unang araw. On the 12th day, from the first day of menstruation, sige, kayo pa yung mag-love making na. Yan. Pero hindi ko sinabing 3 times a day. Okay, once a day lang po. Maniwala ko tayo. Yan. Every day. Sige, love make kayo hanggang magkaregla siya ulit. Ngayon, kung nagla-love make kayo, hindi siya nagkaregla, malamang nabuntis ka. Yun ang style nun. Sabi nga, dapat talaga relax kayong dalawa, maganda ang diet ninyo, wala mo na mga vices, maganda ang tulog parehas, at bawasan ang stress level. Pero syempre, dapat talaga may-examine kayo ng isang OB-GYN para malaman kung ang problema talaga ay anatomical or talagang hindi lang makatiming. Okay po? Okay. Produkto natin, Complete. C Supreme, pwede rin naman magbigay ng C Supreme, pwede rin po magbigay ng Barley Glow, wala rin problema. Yan. Yun po. Ultra H2 is also good. Colidus, pwede rin naman po.
Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, ito may medyo hindi siya talagang directly about the product, pero how to introduce the products. Yan ang question ni Michelle Villaruel. Sabi niya, paano kaya introduce product sa amo niya? Nag-i-inject, anak ng amo niya, nag-i-inject ng insulin every day. So that means diabetic. Nasa Riyadh po ako now, sabi niya. Ay, sound doc, wala kang sound. Audio.
You have to know first kung kamusta kidney sa liver. Okay? Kasi syempre, pag nag-i-inject ng insulin, ibig sabihin yan, talagang hindi nakokontrol yung blood sugar. Pag kasi nakokontrol ng blood sugar, pwedeng maapektuhan yung mata, retinopathy, pwedeng maapektuhan yung mga blood vessels, microangiopathy, pwede rin maapektuhan yung kidney, nephropathy. So, ang dami, pati yung nerves, neuropathy. Okay? Alamin mo rin kung ano mga gamot ang iniinom niya. Okay? Injection lang ba ng insulin? Baka may mga blood-thinning synthetic medications. Ngayon, kung nag-i-inject lang talaga, Doc, pero okay pa yung mga organs niya, matitino pa yung mga organs niya, Okay, wala siyang problema aside sa talagang hindi lang makontrol minsan yung kanyang sugar level. Then we go with Restrolife sa Colidose. But again, please, dapat may basbas ng attending physician. Kasi nga, nag-i-injection na ng insulin. Okay, paano, Doc? Ayaw ng attending physician. Then you go with the safest products of the company. You can go with Ultra H2 and White Light. Yun po yun. Ayos?
Ayan. Ayos. Thank you, Doc. So yung question mo, Gina Amado, nasagot yan kanina ni Doc Boots about diabetes. So pareho lang kayo ng tanong. Next na tanong from Zulendo Zumiba. Yung tanong niya, Doc, anong solusyon sa vitiligo na sakit?
Ay! Okay. So, para magandang usapan natin. Vitiligo, skin problem. Kita natin para maganda. Vitiligo. Yan. Yun na. Yan na. In all honesty, wala talaga. Okay, there's no such medication for this. May mga supportive tayong ginagawa, mga sunscreen, makeup, topical corticosteroids, pero may talaga bang specific na medicine for that? Wala. Okay? Sabi nga, let nature take its course. Yun ang problema nun. Sino magkakaroon to? Hindi natin alam talaga kung sino talaga yung mga magkakaroon ng ganito. So may mga hypothesis, sabi nga dito, na baka ba may immune system mo. But again, those are just hypotheses, speculations. Talagang it will take its course Okay? Sige. If you're gonna ask me, I'll go for White Light. Okay? Para medyo pumantay, sabi nga natin. Pero definitely, kung ano yung sinabi sa kanya ng dermatologist niya, yun na yun. That will be it. Isa lang kailangan gawin niya is acceptance that this will really happen. Maliwanag po. Okay? So, patibay na ng katawan. Siyempre, kung may vitiligo ka na, just live with it, accept the fact, pero dapat healthy ka. Clear? What else?
Yan. So, parang yan na yung tanong nila, Doc. Wala na.
Ayos. Okay, nice.
Okay. Since wala na kayong tanong.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong mga tanong.